promotion for this game.
Although Pikmin does have multiplayer, so I will be playing with
Like
people.
in the chat, we are their promotion for the game.
Yes, that's what they do.
Well,
But you know what? I accept it. I accept that's a fact. But it's just like,
although also keep note, I'm sure they're probably doing. Surely they're probably also doing the exact same thing to the other Nintendo groups around the place. Like they probably got the same letter as
My
well.
guess is they probably also asked Ant to do more filming of the game, and they may use that as their advertisement.
I mean, if you're me to help out in that department, then I'm all for it.
Do we know?
I'm not going to hesitate to suggest that because I'm going on Dutch hunch, not actual intelligence.
I mean, I don't have much interest in the game at all. But do any of us genuinely know whether or not 1-2 Switch is good?
Well, I picked it up because we were going to the event.
Yeah, I picked it up.
Oh, it's already out.
Last week.
Yeah, it came
there you
out.
go.
Yeah, last week. I mean, I gave it a test run online.
Yeah, the problem is it's not really good for streaming because you get like second lag.
yeah.
Oh, it's another one of those lags on
It's
lag.
kind of like Jackbox.
So it's another one of those lags on local scenarios.
No, it's a local only scenario. Chris tried to stream on Discord for me to play along, and
Oh yeah, that's what you were doing back then. Yeah.
It didn't really work because of Discord having second lag. So when I was
That's not
moving,
re-
I shouldn't have been moving. And when I
I
was
know we
shooting,
normally joke about Nintendo Switch Online, but that wasn't Nintendo's fault.
yeah.
Yeah, they should get their servers up and running, but all those people are going to play this game.
Yeah, exactly.
I get what you're trying to do here. You need to make something. I know the history of this game. I know it's basically sent out to die.
I mean, granted, Nintendo doesn't know me, but if they did know me, they'd be talking about the person who'd gladly advertise Pikmin 4 for free.
Yeah, this is coming from the guy who
do it
literally.
already.
Yeah.
Like all the gaming channels are more likely talking about Pikmin than they are about 1-2
Yeah.
Switch.
Yeah.
So they don't need us to advertise Pikmin. It's already been done. But 1-2 Switch, they need to do something to tell their shareholders, hey, we did some kind of advertising, you know, we got these types of players.
Yeah,
we got these morons.
yeah, we got
Yeah.
we got these yucks.
I'm kind of getting.
Again, this is all our interpretation and speculation. We don't actually know what's happening. We can make educated guesses, but no more than that.
I'm kind of getting the feeling that because of this whole story, when Ant's doing the whole filming thing, he's just gonna do that whole thing where he's like talking about 1-2 Switch for like the whole 2 minutes of the video, and then quietly for 10 seconds be like, oh, and there's Matt with Pikmin.
And then it's like, this is Joey. Joey, what did you think of 1-2 Switch? You just see me hanging from the loop.
And when they eventually,
I mean, I just remember like during last month's events,
What we'll actually do, Jeremy, is we'll have you stood there with a very forced grin, praising the game, and someone stood behind you
with a knife.
and when Ant gets
with the horse mask on and hold like a wee zap to the back of your head.
Oh my god!
We need to bring that as a prop then.
And when Ant gets to me, I'm just gonna be like, quiet. I'm playing Pikmin.
Okay, I'm definitely out of this one. But you know what? This was a good one.
Oh, who's still playing?
That's me.
Hey, I'm still on the windscreen for the last one.
I bet we could play that damn horse mask. Hang on, I'm gonna look. So, don't worry about it.
Communication error, so I think so well.
Yeah, he decided to go play it because he's loading up 1-2 Switch. I mean, what doesn't help is it's the sequel that no one actually was asking for. Especially near the end of its life cycle. I mean,
I'd have liked if we got like a Nintendo World remake. That would have been actually fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
It's funny because I've been to Nintendo World.
Sorry, Nintendo Land.
Nintendo's weird.
Yeah, Nintendo is. Yeah. To be fair, it's fine. I mean, if all we have to do.
And I know
Weird, they wouldn't be Nintendo.
Oops.
All we have to do is
And I know for a
put terrible grins on our faces while to get Nintendo's money to do these events, by all means.
And
I mean,
I know
if they're making sequels to their launch titles, like Mario Kart should be next. Well, soon, not next. But
No, Mario Kart will not be.
and I know for a fact that Nintendo clearly wants Pikmin to be a bigger name than it currently is. So, you kind of think they would want to. You kind of think they would want to give Pikmin every piece of advertisement it can get.
That's why they're
yeah.
I mean, it's like hence the bigger advertisement than usual for Pikmin 4. But again, hence my saying of giving them every piece of advertisement they can get.
Yeah, it's just like
Pikmin 1
and that's coming from the I love Pikmin with every fibre of my being person.
So you're going to be biased.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
Well, I can be
That stands against you rather than for you.
Well, I can be biased all I want, but sales numbers do not lie.
no, I actually I'm not going to agree about
why do you think they ported Pikmin 1 and 2 to Switch? Like, there's.
I mean, personally, I don't care for numbers. But as much as I don't care for numbers, even I have to agree that numbers is what you need in order to do this thing called make a sequel. Unless, of course, the business itself doesn't really care too much for numbers and just wants to make a fun game.
Unless it's once you Switch.
That's how you literally have a surplus of force masks. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But sadly, Nintendo is one of those companies that definitely wants to base their sequels on what makes them more money.
Yeah, which is
once you Switch. Honestly.
Well, how? Yeah, that's the thing. If that's the real answer, by or mine, why are all games that?
Yeah,
Well, again, that also goes back to the saying, Pikmin. As much as I love Pikmin, it does seem clear that most of its sequels are mostly the result of the fact that Shigeru probably likes Pikmin. Shigeru probably likes Pikmin as much as I do, to the point where he'll make the sequels personally.
Yeah.
Like if I was in charge of Nintendo, I would probably do exactly what Miyamoto is doing right now, where it's like I know Pikmin isn't doing as well as the other games, and is pretty much another Star Fox / F-Zero at this point or whatever. But I like this game and I want to keep making it. Well, compared to other games being sold.
Yeah, it's like I would draw the line. I'm a very pro-consumer. You know this. I'm very. I do not tolerate companies trying to screw people over.
Yeah, that would be kind of a money. That would be kind of a money-grabbing move if that game of all things was full price.
Yeah, no, and I would actually say no, and I refuse to. If
You
you're
would
going to
have-
do this, I will not be at this event without running it. You have to do it on my own. It's just because that is my belief. I believe that in the way that games should be, which is not always about the money. That's good. Makes sense. That's actually, you know. I mean, look. I fell in love with the Prince of Persia for instance this week, and that's an old game. I remember those times when games actually were invented. They were trying new things, and I still hold true to that. I still hold true to the premise of that games can be a wonderful art form. And it's just lately been, the last 5 years, people are being much greedier with it. And
only the last 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. Yeah, it's the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Actually, I was going to say stuff like loot boxes with Star Food is going wrong.
Yeah.
And I very much will stand my ground. I'm not afraid to tell Ant no, bugger off. If you're trying to promote crappy games for our group, I will push back.
Yeah. Anyways, in other news, what do you think about Mario Kart's new wave?
Oh, no, that's like something I can promote. Like, that actually looks pretty good.
Yeah.
They do have a couple of the fan favorites in this wave. I mean, I personally want different tracks, but they definitely do have what other people consider fan favorites.
Yeah, I will say.
People really do love their Cooper Cape.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I love the Vancouver course. I mean, I've played it.
It looked good.
Yeah, trust me, the music's gonna be amazing. Like, the music's already pretty good in 2R, and obviously 8 improves on it in so many ways. Also, Moonview Highway. My god, that's so good.
Mario's going to.
Get me some tissues and lube, Christian.
No thanks.
You'll probably need it in the Hollywood map.
Los Angeles, yeah.
Yeah. Mario's going to Hollywood. Pray for his soul.
Not again. Well, I don't know. Los Angeles not a favourite of mine, but yeah, sure, some people like it.
I don't know.
I don't know. That is something I've always been trying to I always prefer to look out for people who actually are putting their money into these things. It's one thing Nintendo putting their money into because they are business, they're meant to do this. But you know, don't put the shit games. We've already got enough problems with Ubisoft doing that sort of stuff.
Oh god.
But speaking of indie titles, I still need to test that one Among Us like game with the geese and see how well that plays.
What?
Mostly because until Among Us puts in a proximity chat of its own, this one does have proximity chat in it, like built in the game. And assuming it plays just like Among Us to a certain point, it might be worth something considering.
Okay, I'm out. Yeah.
Also, you're playing as geese.
Wait, it was just us two?
The game that we want to, as well as this game. I'm happy to spend that.
So basically, at the event, we're gonna have the mainstay of Pikmin and possibly Mario Kart. Yes, Dog.
Even if you weren't advertising Pikmin at all, you know for a fact I'd be in some corner playing it anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
As I said in the chat, we reckon you'd probably murder us if we said no different.
Yeah.
I'd be confused. I'd either be confused because I would be wondering why would that even be a thing, and two, if it was a Nintendo decision, I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, if that was a Nintendo decision, I probably would protest it.
Yeah. Although I
In
can't.
my older age, I've actually become even more consumer focused.
Although that's not really worth. Although then again, the idea is not really worth considering. Because I mean, can you imagine Nintendo coming to that conclusion?
Is that the dog I can hear? Walter!
Although I'll keep on saying, modern games may be having an increasing number of downs compared to the ups, though they do have some good ups occasionally.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. That's why.
I mean, despite all that, we still thankfully live in a world where we can confidently say that indie games have pretty much never been better at this point.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Have fun.
I mean, it's like so many good indie games coming out every year.
That's why I'm not really pushing on this. It's just like I'd rather be openly communicative of why we're pushing onto Switch.
Well, perhaps there's more people that hasn't heard yet.
Maybe, but either way though, the people need to know. Well,
It was a rather brief conversation. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more details to this than what happened.
yeah. Oh, obviously.
Had a
But,
chance to share. I still have his stuff. I'm not sure whether I'm going to return to him or just wait for the next event.
Wait for the next event. It's probably easier.
You stole Ant's stuff?
No, he basically gave it to me for last month's event.
Yeah.
And then we said at some point we'd transfer it back, but we never got around to transferring it back, and now it's...
Have you been on Hell Holiday yet, Ollie, or are you still planning on that?
You've been on Hell Holiday?
Hell Holiday, hell yeah.
Hell what now?
I don't know, it was just...
I remember somewhere we were doing that whole... Some people where like two of us have holiday on this month and the other has holiday on this month or something.
I had holiday in June.
My big holiday was last year. I do have a week in September going to Disneyland Paris, but
Oh, Paris.
no, yeah, it's not going to Disneyland Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was only checking because usually Ollie's the one who has some kind of holiday happening at some point in the year, usually summer.
No, but last year in September was the first time I've left the country since the pandemic.
All right, well, I am open to being. I am open.
I've left the country 4 times now. I've done more.
Well, I am open to being mistaken.
Yeah, I mean, like when I went to Paris, that was the first time I'd left the country since the pandemic.
I have never been on a
It
plane.
was such a good feeling.
I have never been on a plane, though I would like to one day.
I mean, well, where would you like to go?
Well, whatever has cool stuff. Probably the generic answer. Probably the generic Japan answer. But given my various Rowlett-related adventures, anywhere that's nice in general.
Well, everywhere's nice and general. That's the thing.
I mean, it's either anywhere that looks nice to go in general, and the other is just a generic go to Japan because they have all the video game stuff there.
Well, I mean, you know me. I went to Japan last month. I absolutely loved it.
I still would have paid you good pound for that Rowlett.
You would have paid.
There are Rowletts out there that cost that much.
Yeah, no, I know, but it was again 5,000 yen, and it was way too big to fit in my suitcase.
And
Sorry,
then
if I could have, I would have.
Yeah, because then you would have seen me at the next event being like, "Here's your big sack of money, Christian.
Here's your 30 quid."
Yeah, I just put that 30 quid in a giant sack of money, and when I pour it out, it's like, oh, but and when I pour it out, it's just like, oh, I had to fit it with a whole bunch of fluff to make it look big.
No, dig for the money.
To get back to Tetris at some point, just to get the Pikmin theme.
Well, it's on now, so it only.
But unfortunately you can't. But unfortunately you can't get the points with your friends.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so just have a bit more of a play once tonight.
Oh, sorry, that were your friends, Matt.
Don't blame me. Blame Nintendo or whoever made this version.
If I was gonna blame Nintendo or anything, it's for the goddamn horse.
Oh,
If
God.
I really do want to send that horse to the factory.
I wonder if it would count as good advertisement if someone walks in like a madman. What? I was going with something else.
Well, someone walks in with a horse mask going, "I love it."
No, it's like I wonder if it counts as good. I wonder if it would count as good advertisement if someone runs in like a madman wearing a.
Also, do I bring my Luigi hat and blue shell again?
I know you. The thing is, I'm not gonna lie, I was generally, you know, Matt, I sent that stupid picture of the people. There's something wrong with this horse. I was gonna put it on the Facebook group, and now I was.
Nintendo would probably get mad.
They would kill you, man.
Yeah, for me, basically.
Yeah, Nintendo would probably pull an Activision.
Yeah, but.
Bobby Kotick, the Bobby Kotick phone call story.
But they would actually probably be a little bit pissed that I would pick out their stuff. Well, don't blame me. Make games that people actually want to play. Don't go blaming me for actually calling things like I see them. No one was asking for that game.
Well, people wouldn't mind if it was made with good quality, assuming that it is bad, though, based on what people are saying.
Well, even just having marketing would be good. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't even...
I mean, we played...
I mean, like, I have played one to Switch. What I have played of it...
I mean, because in all fairness, we have played the first one a bunch of times.
Yeah, but we still use it as tiebreakers.
Yeah, it's good. It's like I said, it's good. It's just weird.
Like, as long as they made the sequel with that quality / better, then maybe.
It's a party game. Like, not even. It's more of a party game than Mario Party. It's made for lots of people sat in the same room, perhaps with a few drinks in hand if you're older.
I think I'll need a few drinks that night.
Oh god. I think we all will.
On a Saturday night.
Yep, it's possible.
I got a wedding the following day, so I can't afford to drink.
Oh, I'm out. Yeah, I think I want to call it out on this because I keep getting targeted by shit tons.
We've been playing for 2 hours. I'm about to time.
Yeah.
No, it's not for me. I'm not gonna. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy to carry on talking. But like, no, I can sense a pattern and I know when to call it quits. But don't be wrong. It'll be fine.
I'm gonna wrap it up.
Because I got.
You will watch my show?
Because you gave me. I remember I wanna.
Yeah.
It's just because it's probably the hate thing. Hate thing on now.
Yeah, I just had a good combo. I'm doing well. Yeah, I think we're getting a good response for VR chat, so we'll probably whip that up at some point.